We had earlier identified Dr. Sajatal of the University of the Gambia and a former permanent secretary and founding member of the APRC to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of his colleagues in the National Organizing Committee. Sir.
Word of caution. That said, with all due respect, Mr. Chairman, the Right Honorable Speaker of the National Assembly, the Honorable Secretary General, who quadruples, I guess, one, as the Minister responsible for Presidential Affairs, Minister responsible for Civil Service Matters, Head of the Civil Service, and the General Secretary of the APRC. Quite loaded, but competent and able to deal with it. The Majority Leader and member for Serekunda East, Honorable Ministers here present, Honorable Members of the National Assembly, distinguished guests and members of the committee, the bandmaster and the police band rather, the press corps, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. When dwarfs are called to measure up to giants, the dwarf from the word go is doomed. Clearly because he cannot measure. I virtually find myself in such a stance, having had illuminating, very inspiring, and very courageous speeches and admonitions delivered by the Right Honorable Speaker and Majority Leader and member for Serekunda East, and the Minister responsible for Presidential Affairs, and the Minister responsible for the Civil Service, and the Secretary General Head of the Civil Service. I have very little to say, if anything at all. In fact, if I were to say anything, it would have been a detour from what I am supposed to do. My responsibility is simple and straightforward, i.e., to deliver a vote of thanks on behalf of my colleagues. However, in giving a vote of thanks, I like to digress to say that my colleagues are asking, now we know why we haven't chosen. There's a saying that goes, many were called, few were chosen. There are very good reasons. I have heard the Secretary General say this. Among them, the confidence level bestowed on us, the commitment and the loyalty that we, both individually and severally, have been indicating for the party over the years, and the loyalty that we have, not directly for the APSA as such, but to the establishment. And if I say the establishment, I mean it in this broadest sense, starting from the executive. Having said that, the Minister responsible for Presidential Affairs, at the end of this brief towards the vote of thanks, we want to send a message through your very good self to His Excellency the President. Mr. Chairman, some of the reasons that were advanced are very tall order. And the job we are going to be doing is a tall order. There is no mincing of words about this. It's a tall order, but let me say very quickly, through Mr. the chairman of the task force, to the Secretary General and Head of the Civil Service, and the Minister responsible for Presidential Affairs, that we shall live up to standard. We shall stand tall and hip to the assignment. There is absolutely no reason why we will not be able to deliver high quality performance and on time. The exponents are that we have a very competent head, a minister responsible for the civil service, who will turn the party's philosophy and ideology into a civil service machinery that shall be responsible for delivery of public goods and services of a high quality.
That this Congress, Fifth National Congress, is to allow the party to submit ourselves to a political audit. It enables us to take stock of our strengths and weaknesses. If you look at the concept note, you have the contents. I will not bog you all about the goodwill message you will read through from His Excellency the party leader, the task force members. I'm sure you will see through the preamble. Just prepares our minds as to what is basically expected of us, and at the end, what do we want to achieve. You have the Congress team, I have told you that here, and the object and purpose of the Congress, the pre-Congress fact-finding missions. We will now talk about the object and purpose of the Congress. You will find it on page 11. Provide a high-level national forum for APRC party militants and grassroots to interface with the party leader and the leadership of the party. To provide an enabling environment for holistic stock-taking of the party's policies, programs, strategies, structures, organs, rules of procedure, achievements, limitations, and challenges, with a view to forge the way forward, and provide an avenue for party militants to take ownership of the party, and also to prepare a medium and long